There's a common misconception about yoga that yoga is for flexible people, when in fact the opposite of that is true. It's a bit like saying language classes are for people who are fluent in a language, when of course everyone who learns a new language has to start at the beginning, has to start with the basics. So yoga is the same. Yoga is for people who feel inflexible or who feel lacking in integrity or strength in their body. And if that feels like you, then this video is for you. What I'm going to do today is talk you through my daily yoga warm-up process that is easy and accessible for everybody, for people who don't identify as being someone who's into yoga. And in truth, the yoga warm-up could be relabeled or categorized as being a football warm-up or a sports warm-up or a gymnastics warm-up. Really, what we're focusing on is strengthening the body, strengthening the energy flow in the body, which is suitable and necessary and helpful and beneficial to everybody that has a body. So if that's you, then I hope that this will be of some use. So first of all, let's just understand a few things about yoga. So yoga is a system of deprogramming yourself from the false matrix, the false illusions of reality. So it is a process of reclaiming sovereignty, which is personal authority over your mind, over your body, over your life, over your choices. And yoga can be broken down into 8 key topics, 8 key categories, and the yoga postures is one of those 8 categories. So I just want to give you some context that working on the postures, working on the body in this way is just one of the 8 areas of yoga that are designed to help you break free from the patterns of the external reality that you have taken on as your own beliefs. And it's freeing you from continuing in patterns that actually came from outside of you. So we're reclaiming our free will, we're reclaiming freedom and liberation of our experience and therefore of our reality. So think of the body like an energy system. It operates very much like a plumbing system or like an engine, like fuel running through an engine, in that there are channels and tubes of energy that run through your body, bringing energy from the divine, from the celestial realms, and from the terrestrial, being ground, into your body system, into your energy, that are sustaining your existence, sustaining all of the functioning of your body, your consciousness, and your life. So this warm-up process is going to be something called a joint opening process. And now, why is that important? If you think about a plumbing system, if you have a corner in a pipe, that is going to be where the blockages are going to occur. So it's the same for the body. In each of the joints of your body, this is where blockages of energy can occur that will then deplete the flow of energy, of life force energy, of prana, from moving naturally through your body. So if a blockage occurs, it's going to also probably be causing a depletion to other areas of the body. And that is going to affect your energy levels, it's going to affect your vitality, it's going to affect your connection to your intuition and the other parts of your consciousness in other dimensions. It's going to affect your connection to the divine, your own divine knowing. And when left unattended, these blockages will actually lead to injury, illness, or disease in that part of your body. So by doing this process of opening the joints and clearing that blockage, what you're doing is flushing through that system, like flushing through a blocked plumbing system or a blocked engine. it's restoring the full flow, the full vitality, which will improve your levels of energy, your concentration, your intuition, not just for that day, but moving forward in your life. So if you're someone who doesn't do yoga and you don't imagine yourself doing yoga, my advice would be do this process, do it as often as you can. Maybe 5 to 6 days a week would be ideal, but start small and work up. What you'll find is once you get used to doing it, you will start to realize the benefit of the way that you feel for the rest of the day after you've done it. And on the days where you don't do it, you will actually feel the cost of having lower energy levels and feeling more lethargic or feeling more sluggish. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work through the body from the feet and the ankles all the way up to the head, just opening up all the joints and restoring the flow of pranic life force energy to your entire system. Okay, let's make a start. So first of all, we're going to start with the ankles. So ground your left foot down into the ground, and then we're going to move the right ankle up and down around 10 times. When I started doing this, I would count to 10, but now I prefer just to allow my body to tell me, yep, move on. Awesome, now let's do circles. So rotating one direction. And switch the other direction. Awesome, now let's switch legs. So plant your right foot down into the ground. Left knee comes up, and we'll do up and down with the ankle, left ankle. And rotating circles. And switch. Amazing. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to rock from the toes and back to the heel, lifting the toes. Rocking back and forth on the feet, engaging the toes. Bringing your awareness into that part of the body that we're working on. This is very much a re-embodiment process. Okay, amazing. Now we'll do the knees. So we're going to make circles with the knees, bringing them out round. Around 10 times. And rotate the direction. Excellent. Now with the knees together, making circles one way. And switch. And as you're doing this, just bring your awareness to your breath. What is your breath doing? Trying to make it more intentional, deeper, slower. Okay, amazing. So now we'll work on the hips. So we're just going to do circles. See where in your body can you feel, oh, there might actually be a blockage here. If you feel any resistance, or perhaps some cracking, that's generally a good sign. Okay, and amazing. Switch. direction. Fabulous. Okay, now what we're going to do is lift your arms up to your shoulders, planting the feet around shoulder width apart, and we're going to twist side to side, looking behind us. So first of all, going to the left and then to the right. Just taking it nice and slowly. The more you build up, the further you'll be able to go. So just find that point of resistance of where your body is at right now. Okay, amazing. So now what we'll do is work on the hip joint. So plant your right foot on the floor. This is going to be your grounding foot. And you can also use your right hand for balance if you have a chair or a door that you can hold on to. And we're going to lift the left leg, so raising it forward 10 times. Awesome, and then we'll go backwards as well, left leg again. Trying to engage the abs and the torso as well, and keeping the legs straight as much as possible. And then sideways. Okay, and then we'll switch legs. So we're going to plant the left foot using the left hand now if you need additional support to balance. And we're going to raise the right leg. And behind. Okay, and to the side. Awesome. Excellent. So now what we're going to do is bring the arms up by your side and work on the shoulders. So start doing some small circles. And then getting progressively larger. And then as large as you can. Really opening up the shoulder. Moving through any resistance that you feel there. Perfect, and now we'll switch direction. And then getting smaller. Slowly, gradually. And then small as you can. Perfect. Next, we're going to put hands onto the shoulders and we're going to make circles with the elbows. So bringing them all the way together in front of you and circling out. And reverse the direction. Now we're going to open up the elbow joint. So we're going to extend the arms out forward in front of us and back to the shoulders. Excellent. Now we'll work with the wrists. So we're going to do up and down 10 times. And rotating in circles. And switch direction. Opening up the wrist joint. Amazing. Now we'll do the hands and the fingers. So we're going to clench and open. Bringing your awareness into the fingers. Perfect. Now to finish, we'll just do an opening of the neck as well. So first of all, bringing the head down and back to the right and to the left. And then we'll just do a circle. And then switching direction, so going the opposite way. If there's any spots where you feel like there's particular resistance, then just work on releasing that spot and just slowly, gradually break down that blockage that's there, just very gently. And that will help to restore the energy flowing through your body. And so with that, we are complete. So I would usually use this process as a warm-up to then actually continue with my full yoga practice. But if you can incorporate this process only as a daily routine or doing it several times a week, it will be hugely beneficial, not only to your energy levels, like the physical vitality of your body, but you'll find that it will affect your level of consciousness. You'll be able to remain calmer, more peaceful. You'll be able to receive solutions more quickly in a moment of challenge or a moment of problem, because we're essentially preparing the body as a temple. We're preparing the body as a home for the divine, as you, to enter into this reality. So as you clean up house and improve the flow of divine energy and restore alignment with your divine guidance, then what you're able to do is embody more of your Christ consciousness. Embody more of the divine expressing as you in this reality.